Peace, family. My name is Christina Victoria, and the topic of the day is you have passed the test, now rest. Okay? You have passed the test, now rest. So, as always, these messages are coming out of my own life experiences, what God is speaking to me, and sharing them with at least one person who might be helped by this. And this is really for anyone who is coming out of the wilderness, okay? Who is coming out of a trial or a test or a long time of suffering where it feels like God has been trying you, demons have been attacking you, you've been under spiritual warfare, family. It has been a journey, okay? It has been a journey, a journey. You could write a whole book about your journey, okay? And this is just confirmation for anyone who needs to hear this, okay? That you are safe now, your reinforcements have come, and now you can rest. Now you can rest, okay? Now you can rest. Okay, so before we get deep into this, as always, I love you guys, wishing you abundant life, love, joy, peace, and prosperity, family, but not only to you, to your loved ones, to your communities, and even to them hyenas who were trying to take you out, okay? Who are trying to take you out. And so, with that, let's get into the video. So as I said, the message is, you've passed the test, now rest. And I was talking about the hyenas because what came into mind is the vision of an antelope, okay? Of an antelope who's been running and running, right? And you're being chased by hyenas, like a pack of wild hyenas, okay? And you're by yourself, okay? You're by yourself, and you're like, how in the world am I going to survive this? Okay, you're like, Lord, I'm gonna go as fast as I can. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. And you're running, you're doing every maneuver you can to kind of escape and try to outsmart these hyenas, okay? And you get tired. This can be exhausting, okay? This can be exhausting when you are on the run, okay? When you feel like you're being under attack and, entities, spiritual forces, whatever, there's any number of things that could be happening in your life that have tried to steal your joy, okay? That have tried to steal your peace, that have tried to break your heart, that have tried to ruin you financially. All kind of different things could have happened, okay? And when you're out here by yourself, it can feel like exhausting, okay? You're being chased by hyenas. This is exhausting, okay? And at a certain point, okay, you have to realize that all of this is a test, okay? All of this is a test. All of this is a test. When you're in the middle of it, it can feel like, why is this happening to me? Like, why is this happening to me? Why am I experiencing all of this craziness? Like, why am I being attacked by hyenas all the time, okay? But it is a test, family, okay? You have to understand this is all a test meant to see what you will do when you are pushed with your back up against the wall, okay? To see what you will do. Because your character will come out when your back is pushed against the wall, okay? And I was really brought to the story of when Jesus was tempted in the wilderness. And I've been really enjoying the Gospel of Luke right now recently. And so Jesus in the wilderness, okay? He had just gotten the Holy Spirit, and he was led into the wilderness and was tempted for 40 days by the devil, okay? And so he ate nothing. And so at this point, he's very hungry. And so the devil said to him, if you are the Son of God, command the stone to become bread. But Jesus said to him, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by the word of God. Then he tempted him again up on a high mountain and said, I'm going to show you all the kingdoms of the world in one moment in time. All this authority, Satan is saying this, I will give to you. And their glory, for this has been delivered to me, and I can give it to whomever I wish, okay? So some of y'all think that all this power comes from God the Most High. You can get power from Satan as well, okay? And then, therefore, if you will worship before me, if you will worship Satan, okay? Satan asked Jesus to worship him. All this will be yours. And Jesus said, get behind me, Satan, get behind me, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God only, and him only you shall serve. And then he brought him to Jerusalem and set him on the pinnacle of the temple, okay? So Satan is so powerful, he was able to put Jesus right up on the top of the temple and said, if you are the Son of God, throw yourself down. For it is written, he shall give his angels charge over you, and they shall lay their hands, and they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. And Jesus answered, it has been said, you shall not tempt the Lord your God. And so the devil ended his temptations and he departed, okay, looking for a more opportune time. And so this message is really for anyone who has passed all of these tests, okay, that you have had your back against the wall. And this is when your character will really come out, family, okay? When your character will really come out. When you are offered all the riches of the world by following Satan, you said no, okay? And you said no, God will bless you for that, okay? When you were offered to do black magic and all this kind of stuff, okay? And you said no, I'm gonna follow God. God will bless you for that, okay? When Satan was saying, why don't you just test God? Just test it. Just see what will happen if you just do this, right? And you said, no, I'm gonna trust, I'm gonna believe, I'm gonna have faith. God will bless you for that. And so this is for whoever is literally in that period where you have you're sitting here you've been running, right? You've been running from Satan, you've been running from these hyenas, okay? And they have been testing you with everything, okay? They have been testing you. This isn't about just, trying to kill you. This is about trying to destroy your faith, trying to destroy your heart, trying to destroy your mind, okay? Trying to make you compromise, okay? Trying to see, these are what the hyenas are doing, okay? These followers of Satan are doing. They're trying to see if they can get you to compromise, if they can get you so tired and worn out and desperate and broke that you will do something strange for a piece of change, okay? If they can get you so distraught and so heartbroken that you'll settle for this abusive person just to have somebody, okay? If they can get you so messed up that you will... These bees just really loving me right now. I don't know why. Go away. That... oh my God. Hold on. Okay. See how these bees do? Okay. But they're trying to see if they can get you caught up. And you passed the test, family. Congratulations. Seriously, congratulations. You passed the test, yo. You passed the test. All the things that were offered to you. People tried to offer you money to do some evil stuff, okay? They tried to offer you to do OnlyFans. They tried to offer you to do, whatever it is, right? And you were like, no, I'm not going to compromise myself. I'm not going to let these people push me into doing something that I know is against God, just because I'm desperate, or just because I'm tired, or just because I'm out here by myself. And so if you are in this place, congratulations, because look, this is how amazing it is, okay? If you've been out here by yourself, okay, and these hyenas have been chasing you, okay, and you've gotten to this point where you're like, okay, and you're like, what do? I keep saying no to all these things, okay? I keep saying no to all these things, but I'm really trying, Lord, okay? Once you have passed the test, okay, this is the miracle will happen just like that, okay? Just like that. It'll be in a snap. It'll be oh my God, in the snap of a finger, okay? All of a sudden, you will think that you were by yourself, okay? It will feel in that moment like you were by yourself, like you had nobody, okay? And that you had to struggle and fight and do all this by yourself. But low key, you were never by yourself. You were never by yourself, okay? God was watching you this whole time. God was watching this thing go down this whole time, okay? And this is the amazing part, is that the second you pass that test, okay, your reinforcements are going to come. Your reinforcements are going to come. So you're just one little antelope running away from these hyenas, okay? You're like, I don't want to go with you guys. No, don't kill me. Don't eat me. Don't take my soul. And then immediately, just like that, a whole bunch of other antelope are going to come, okay? Maybe a hippo is going to come. Something's going to come and save the day. And you won't be alone anymore. You will be protected, divinely protected, okay? And these hyenas that were chasing you will just fall back. They'll just fall back because they know that they can't do anything to you anymore. They thought that the hyenas thought that you were by yourself. And you might have thought that you were by yourself, but you were not. You never were, okay? You've always been divinely protected. And it was only a test to see what your character was and what you were going to do. When you were faced with all this money to do some evil stuff, when you were faced with all these opportunities to do evil stuff, and you were like, nah, fam. When people tried to get you addicted, and you were like, no, I need to turn away from this. People tried to get you caught up into all kind of things, okay? And you're like, no, I have to follow God. Immediately, just like that, you pass the test. And now, just like that, those tempters, those hyenas, they're going to just fall back because you passed the test already. This was divine. This was divinely, it's wild to think about it. But I mean, really, this is divinely orchestrated. Even when you think about the story of Job, okay? And I don't want this to be too long today, but even if you think about the story of Job, in the very beginning of the story, you know, God and Satan were having a conversation, okay? And Job was a righteous man. He was a righteous man. He had all the things. He had the wife, the children. He had a huge farm and money and all of these things, okay? And God said to Satan, what have you been doing? He's like, I've been roaming around the earth. And God said, have you considered my servant Job, okay? So sometimes God is testing us to see if we're worthy. God is testing us to see if our character, you know, it's easy to follow God when you have everything. It's easy to follow God when you have a whole bunch of money and everything is working out for you and you just got married and your kids are fine. It's really easy to follow God when you're getting all these blessings and everything is fine. It's not so easy to follow God when all of a sudden you lose everything. It's not so easy to follow God when you get sick. It's not so easy to follow God when you don't have any money and you're trying to figure out what to do to get some money and people are offering you some real interesting scenarios that could get you a quick buck, but you know that that's going to take your soul away, okay? It's not so easy at that point. And when you have fallen into the pit, you know, gotten into some, you know, have been offered all kind of things, have been chased by hyenas, and you had your back against the wall and you still followed God, you still followed God, and you still pass that test, you're going to be richly blessed for that, okay? And your reinforcements will come to save the day, okay? And to protect you. All of those things that were tempting you will fall away because it was literally just a test. It's almost like a video game, for real. It's almost like a video game where it's like the second you pass the test, it's like do, and like all of a sudden it just disappears and you're like, wait a second, I thought I was being chased by hyenas, and they're just gone, okay? And all of a sudden you have reinforcements and everyone's there, and now you can rest. And so the last thing I want to say before I wrap up is, after these periods of struggle, spiritual warfare, all these kind of things, test, okay? Your nervous system is going to be like on 10, okay? At first. So like right after you get chased down by these hyenas, okay? Okay? You're gonna be like, and so this is why I'm making this message, okay? That it is time to rest, okay? You have to rest your nervous system. You have to sit and breathe and allow yourself to come back to that calm and still place. And the reason you have reinforcements is so that now you can rest, okay? Now you can sit down and graze on the green grass. Now you can go by the river and have a drink of water, okay? Now you can lay down and relax because your reinforcements are come. Your protection has come. You are safe now. And this was a word that I needed to hear. And I know that obviously I share these because I know that there are so many of us who experience similar things. And so this is really for someone who needs to hear. You are safe now. You are protected now. You've been divinely protected this whole time, but you were being tested to see what your character was. And you have passed the test. And that is so exciting and so awesome. And I'm so proud of you for having passed the test and for following God despite all the obstacles. Because as I said, it's easy to follow God when you have no obstacles. It's easy. It's really easy. It's not easy to follow God when everything is taken from you, when you are in the pit, when you have to fight against demons. And to still follow God anyway, despite all the challenges, despite the hyenas, despite having your back against the wall, and to stay with the word of God and to follow God is truly a testament to your character and also to the hand of God who has been on you this whole time, even though it felt like you were by yourself. And so here's to this new era of having passed the test, of being able to rest, okay, of being able to lay down in the green grass, to being able to drink the water because your reinforcements have come and you are safe now. And so I hope this was helpful for someone. As always, it's really helpful for you guys to just comment something, even if it's just an emoji, a little lamb or whatever it is you want to comment. Comment that in the comment just so that I know that you were here. And it also helps the algorithm so that these videos get out to more people who need to hear it. And so as always, I love you guys so much. I hope you continue to have a beautiful, miraculous, happy and healed day of rest and peace. And know that, you know, you are going to be tested again, okay? But once you've kind of passed these first really hard, heavy tests, now you know what's happening. Now you know when you get tested again, you won't be in a state of fear. You won't be scared because you already know, oh, you'll be able to recognize immediately, oh, this is just a test. This is just a test. And I've already passed the test before. I can pass it again. And so, as always, I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you on the next one.